Now we all know shakshuka, but I'm going to give it a bit of a twist by using some eggplant in the spicy tomato sauce. So in a saute pan, we need to fry off some onion and garlic. Lots of oil for this recipe, so use some good quality extra virgin olive oil. A little onion goes in, I'd say about one that's been finely chopped, and some garlic. While that's frying, let's get onto our eggplant. Now, of course, you can just chop this up as is, but I kind of like it to be really silky and soft, and we get that by peeling off the skin. So just use a peeler to peel the skin off. I prefer to use a peeler than a knife because I don't want to waste any of that gorgeous flesh. And if there's a little bit of the skin on it, it's totally fine. And just finish that last bit off. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. And you want to cut this into smallish pieces. I want this to cook quite fast. It's brekkie. We don't have too much time to fuss around. So 1 to 2 centimetre pieces. So we'll first cut it into slices and then we dice it. Now, shakshuka eggs, essentially, it's that tomato sauce, fried eggs or poached eggs, and they're served together with some beautiful bread. But what I like to do is cook my eggs separately in some oil and then serve it with this rich tomato sauce. It's so good. And when I've got some friends coming over, the best thing about it is I can make this sauce ahead of time, pop it in the fridge. You can even do this 2 days ahead of time, and it'll taste even better when you warm it up because the flavours will develop the longer it sits there. So 1 eggplant for this is sufficient. So in with our eggplant, and I'm going to cook this for about 5 to 10 minutes until we've got some colour. All right, this is cooked down significantly, so let's add some spice. You don't want to add the spice too early because it will burn. I have a combination of coriander, cumin and mint. Now you can see with the coriander, I've actually used the seeds rather than the ground coriander. I find if you toast the seeds, crush them yourself, you get a very different flavour. I love the smell of that, and it goes so nicely with our eggplant. So in that goes, along with some cumin and the dried mint. So just stir that and toast that off for a moment. This needs a good pinch of salt. It is eggplant, so in with a generous pinch, and then some tomatoes, just some crushed tomatoes. Stir that through. So that's the sauce done. It now needs to cook with the lid on for about 20 minutes. I will stir it occasionally, and 5 minutes before it's ready, I will fry the eggs. Don't forget to fry it in lots of olive oil so the sides go really crispy. My eggs are crispy fried and this eggplant and tomato sauce is cooked. So to plate this up, I'm using a large platter. This is going to serve 3 people. Obviously, if you want more, just cook some more eggs. And we're going to spread this lovely sauce all the way out. You've got to be generous with this sauce. I love the smell of all those spices and that dried mint that we've added. So all the way to the sides. And then our lovely eggs. See how crispy they are on the sides? That's what I'm after, and that's because these were cooked at a high heat in lots of that extra virgin olive oil. So we'll just arrange them on top in one single layer. I did add some salt and freshly cracked pepper to them. We want to serve some bread on the side and some herbs. I love just parsley. We're just going to tear that over the top and let that just drop down. And I did have some dill in the fridge, so I'm using some dill, but you don't have to at all. Even some fresh mint would be quite delicious with this. A wonderful breakfast. It looks like you've gone to a lot of effort, maybe something you get in a cafe, but really all it is rich eggplant tomato sauce and fried eggs. Simple.